How to start a clothing brand part 72. Nah, that can't be right. Part 68? Nah, I have no idea. I have lost track. So, not too long ago, we started this clothing brand called After Hours. It's been about 2 months now. We got our logo done. We got our name done. We got the purpose of it. And we're at the part now where we just did a pop-up shop on the last episode. So now I'm gonna give you guys a quick little recap on how that went. So pop-up shop, I think it did pretty well. I give you guys a recap on the numbers that we did. Whenever I recap with the homie Marlon, he's gonna pull up soon as well. You know, he's been helping me with this entire brand, just kind of giving me some key direction on the route that we should take this, right? So as far as the pop-up shop though, it was hard for us to get a whole bunch of inventory done. That's one thing that I have to get used to transitioning into, is getting a lot of inventory. Anything I've done in the industry beforehand, whether it's contract printing or, you know, like marketplace orders and things of that nature, we're on a very for-profit business model. So like as soon as an order is placed, then we have the materials produced and then we ship it out within a reasonable amount of days. Right now, as far as the inventory, I really want some designs that are going to be more manufactured because it's just a lot more creative, but at the same time that costs more money, more capital to invest in, and it's hard for us to keep up with the demands, especially for something like we're going to do for a pop-up shop, right? We need to have inventory on hand. So at this point, we're gonna try to have inventory on hand and start doing a little bit more pop-up shops starting next year. We're slowing it down at the moment to evaluate our process, but here we go. My homie Marlon from World Divisions coming in. We're about to talk about the numbers that we did at his pop-up shop. Now is one of the best times that you can start investing in yourself. Check out this platform right here, Skillshare. You can definitely invest in your knowledge with this platform right here. They have thousands of learning classes for you and your business, even outside of that. But check it out. This is one of the reasons why I am interested in this. They have things for manufacturing. This is really important for all of us who's in the apparel business. For some of y'all who don't even know how to get things manufactured, one thing that you got to learn about is a tech pack. You can learn about this from Annie Yang. This is a good class. Get It Made by Jeff Staple. Do y'all know who Jeff Staple is? He's the founder of Staple Design, and it's pretty huge the fact that he even got a class on here. There's lots of classes just like that right here on Skillshare, and I got a special offer for you guys. The first 1,000 people to use the link down below will get 1 month free trial of Skillshare, so make sure you check out that link. Alright, Marlon, I'm back, man. We got a whole series going on. We built the brand, we got the name, we got the why, we done started online. We got some things, man. We did the pop-up shop. You said do a pop-up shop, right?
Pop-up shop. So how the pop-up shop went?
It was cool. I wasn't there most of the time. I had like a little family emergency, but we did, I think, a little over 70 transactions. But more importantly, since I come from the online space, okay, I know I needed data. So I incentivized them 10% off to sign up for email and text. So out of those 70 sales, we got 50 customers because they ended up coming to our website.
And dang, so how much did y'all actually like do during the pop-up shop?
We did about 2,600 on the card. We did like 400 in cash.
Wow. And then I think we was talking off camera, and you said even after you did the pop-up shop, you followed up with them online?
Yeah, because there was particular items we didn't have on the floor because it sold out. Okay. And then now we knew which item was popular, and we restarted the next day, and then we did like 400 in sales the next day.
So how much time you think y'all spent at the pop-up shop?
Let me see. It was between 1 to 9. It was 1 p.m. to 9 o'clock.
That's not bad. It was 8 hours.
Yeah.
And so literally in 8 hours plus a little bit of that online, you was able to do over $3,000. Yeah. And that was like the things that we tell people all the time. So now I have a question. So do you think it's your goal do you want to be direct to consumer, or do you see the product like getting in stores?
See, that's a tricky question, because like just where I'm from, I know I gotta test a lot of different things. So even like when we was at the pop-up shop, like we was telling people like the why of our brand, but they was even purchasing designs that look like, because After Hours can also be flexible to like, you know, the whole party space. There was buying t-shirts that was like a lot more fun and stuff. So like I kind of feel like we're at the point where we got to test different things, see if like we want to wholesale to someone, we want to be direct consumer before we actually know. I mean, like, I feel like the same way you guys start off as a World Invasion.
Yep. And we actually started off trying to get in stores too. Yeah. And just realized that really wasn't the way that we going to go. So that's my next challenge right there. So my next challenge, and we'll update them on that, is let's try the 2 strategies and see what one works best. So let's try to either get in a few stores and like what we recommend is like maybe trying a consignment basis because with your brand, you know, just getting out there and maybe people aren't as familiar with it, going to those stores and telling them, hey, let me give you 12 shirts and you know, you just put them up and let's see how they go, and then you will take, you know, you'll take 60, they'll take 40, or even do 50-50, like even just putting it out there, we'll go 50-50. But that way now you can actually, like if those shirts go out and in 3 days, like they're gonna be like, okay, well maybe we can carry this product, and now you can actually maybe have a store owner now, you know, coming to you purchasing product, and they may have more stores. And this is the thing though, let me give you an ultimate hack. So what we would do is when we wanted to get in the store and they tried us out, we'll get those 12 shirts, and then we'll like have like, you know, we'll post it or whatnot, or we'll just go get somebody to go like buy the shirts. So now we'll call them the next day, like, how the shirts doing? They're like, shirts sold out. Like, you know, like, all right, so let's get it in there. So that's a hack on that part. And then trying the strategy direct to consumer, I'll say either continue to figure out a way where you could bare minimally do one pop-up shop a week. Or maybe start thinking about how can you have some type of presence that's gonna always be there. Like, you know, like we able to go to get Jordans because it's literally available at a store that we could just go and get. You know, we don't like they gonna make sales all day every day because it's always available and at that exact moment. So that's one thing that we've actually been challenging ourselves on, because when we first got how our brand really got out there was us being we taking it to the street. So we had those 3 kiosk locations, and literally like kiosks was doing $20,000 a month. So we was selling so much product at these locations that people like knew where they could get World and Vision from. They didn't have to like go online. And then from that, the kiosks was still collecting data, and I was still converting them to buying online. But the physical presence allow you to be physical. So I tell people all the time, like maybe like 5 years ago when you didn't see Amazon trucks, like you knew Amazon was like big, but you didn't know how big they were because it was like only online. So like you don't see what they're doing because it's online, and you like have to be tapped in online to like figure it out. But with the moment you start seeing like Amazon trucks everywhere, you like, damn, like everywhere. Like,
you can see buildings everywhere.
Warehouses. Like you know how big it is now. So that's the difference from taking your brand from being, you know, digital and making it tangible.
I like that. I mean, there's a lot of other things that I liked as well, because like I said, I got 2 other team members on board, and it brought their confidence level to a whole new high. It's like, damn, people actually, they like us. They purchase some t-shirts with just our logo on it. It's like, so the confidence level helped fuel like everything else is like to come.
Man, hey, I can't wait to see what y'all got in store. I appreciate you for everything too, big dog.
Hey, man, appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Tune into the next episode. This is ongoing for we don't know how long, but it's going though.
Hey, appreciate y'all. Remember, keep trusting in your vision. Hey, we giving y'all jewels and tips to make it happen. Hey, if you haven't checked out the World of Vision channel, make sure you check it out. We giving tips and gems just like what you heard now all the time. All right?
I got one last tip for them.
What you got?
You got to be coachable. Some people hear things and they won't do it. There's things like Marlon was saying through this whole series, even the last episode, I'm like, damn, I got to go do a pop-up shop. But hey, man, you got to be able to be flexible, go do something, be coachable, and actually go try it out to see if it's for you.
Yep, and that's big. That's big. Hey, make sure y'all check out the series. Continue with us. We giving gems all the way.
Let's go.